Hey, brother. I just want to add on. We are back in the day. And now, 5 years from now, you look back and wonder what we were doing back in the day. This is back in the day. The present is back in the day. I want to go to understanding knowledge, though. To make a devil, what must one must do? To grab from the original. Understanding knowledge. Are we making a devil of self? Understanding knowledge. Knowledge is all powerful combined with understanding. Knowledge is the foundation. In order to grow, we have to feed on knowledge. Knowledge is fed by our practice and our action. We develop understanding by how we feel. To unmake devils is a process. The same as Yakub used a process to grasp, that we have to develop a process to ungrasp, beginning with self, understanding knowledge of self. To ungrasp, to remove the chain, to remove the negativeness, the selfishness. I don't want to do this. It's not my job. It's not my responsibility. I said one thing about this nation. This is a nation, but it's a very young nation. It's ancient in its history. It's very infantile in its memory. Why so? There's no birth record that we can attach to the original man. 100,000 years, a million years. There's no birth record that we can attach to him or her, to the original people. But we're infants as a nation today because we're trying to rebuild, ungrasp ourselves. This nation is a baby. It's in an embryonic stage and growing. There's still an opportunity to grow stronger. There's still a possibility to be wiped out. If you consider mathematics and understanding knowledge, how long was the barber in our midst? From equality culture, equality born. A short period of time. Power years, a short period of time. But we're here, understanding born years later. We got to be stronger. We got to last longer. We got to be bolder. We got to shoulder more responsibility. Ain't no need in looking to somebody else to do the task. I'm going to tell you something. Somebody's going to have their foot up your ass. I don't want to really go back into the old days, but it was them ways. We don't have to strike. It's the might of the devil that's going to hit you when you least expect it. God mentioned the court decision. I had the opportunity to read it over at the school. I asked to see it, the brother said, "Here you go, God." I sat down and read it in its entirety. The phone was ringing minute, somebody get the phone. And I kept reading and feeling joy at the judge's her comments. It was unbelievable that the state could have even attempted a defense. Their name should have even been on the docket as a defendant. They should have been to let them brothers out the box years ago. They had no right to step on this nation the way they did. I got a memory. I sat in that box from 66 to 68. I had the knowledge equality. I was in the box for knowledge God, the knowledge born. They ain't break me. They was the bait what they couldn't take, what the Father was giving. That decision, that case is not over. If you wear the flag, you better be prepared to stand up and represent it. Because they're going to come like the old days. It is the old days. Same cycle. Same game going all the time. I don't know how anyone here got to the stage to say that they are God. That is a strong position. Allah is the God. Are you striving to reach that stage? Or is you just jumping from the student enrollment on up into godhood without the responsibility that comes with being a God? It's not just a label, it's a hell of a responsibility to stand up to the entire world that is opposed to this nation. They hate us. They despise us. They don't want to be a part. They don't want us to be a part. Everywhere you go, you mention they turn away. But they know it's the truth coming from the root. They study in private. We profess ourselves in public. Well, why don't we share a little more? Why don't we care a little more? Why don't we do a little more? Be a little more visible. The nation has events. The nation should be present at the nation's events. You can't call in a fair and don't be there. Hey, what you saying? You cannot say, I, God, and represent that devil. It ain't two sides of the same coin. Either you're going in a godly direction, or you're going away from us. Some say you're going to hell. I can't tell. I know this. There ain't but one chance for romance. You got to get up and dance with this thing. Alright? You got to make it, put it in your feet. I'm going to the school. I'm going to do this. I'm going to help build. I'm going to add on. I'm going to contribute. I'm going to represent my being. I'm going to understand that this knowledge thing is fundamental to the culture. In order to achieve, to receive freedom. You ain't got to go that far in the student enrollment. You ain't got to go that far in the lesson. Understand the knowledge. Combine them, separate them, divide them, twist them around, but do it. It's like fluid. It's there for us to build on. Have to leave alone. This nation, I said, is in an embryonic state. Don't push the baby back in the womb now. Don't push the baby back in the womb. Don't push the baby back in the womb. Help this nation to grow stronger. longer, stronger. Peace. Peace. Oh, God. Like so we're up in the clouds, because there is no mystery. The lessons give us an explanation. Our forebears have searched for countless years and were unable to find a mystery God. So they had to conclude that the only God existed was the God that was within them. And they made that declaration. And it was true then, and it is true today. God is a magnanimous, it is a powerful entity. Ain't no joke, ain't no playing, ain't no kidding. It's about realness, it's about being real. It's about accepting life on life's terms, but understanding that we make and define we can either go the good way or we can go the bad. What? Or we can go out. We can go this way or we can go around.
At one time, this was wheels and iron. Now we go
in the form, but it's much more than being poetic.